Judy describes seeing an animal taken up into a spotlight, and it's like the spotlight has some sort of substance to it, and it's taken into a small round room. And Sprinkle asks her, well, how can you see this from your vantage point? And she says, it's like I'm up in the UFO, but I'm also at my car. And then she sees the cattle mutilation happen. So she sees all of the gory details. And he asks her who she saw, and she says she saw these little men with long claw-like fingers. And then she said they have large hypnotic eyes. Again, with the theme of hypnotic eyes in alien abduction scenarios. Why are they always hypnotic? I've never described anybody as having hypnotic eyes. Even like a really good-looking dude, I don't describe him that way. I just say he's hot. But here's where it gets pretty interesting. She says that she feels at ease because they don't seem to have any desire to harm her. And they tell her that this is for the betterment of mankind. And Sprinkle says, oh, are they benevolent and kind? And she says, no. But rather what they're doing is to benefit them as well. Well, what are they doing this for? And she said that it had to do, what they were doing, presumably the cattle mutilation, had to do with nuclear waste or testing. And they had tested a whole lot of things, brain, sewage, plants, all kinds of stuff. And then she says, if you have all this power, why can't you just stop the nuclear damage from happening to begin with? And that's when they get mad at her. They get mad at her for asking questions. That seems like behavior from someone who's trying to hide something. Just get mad so that they won't continue to ask you questions about that thing that you don't want to tell them. It also doesn't seem like alien behavior. I know I don't know any aliens, but I'm just like, this sounds like human behavior, but I have no proof. But I think what made this entire hypnosis session particularly striking for most people who watched it was when Judy realizes that she doesn't really know where her daughter is. So at one point, she knows that her daughter's in the car, but when Sprinkle asks her, hey, where's your daughter? She, for whatever reason, can't seem to find her. And she starts having a full-on, complete freak out under hypnosis, trying to figure out where the hell her daughter is. Because she starts to believe that they're going to do to her daughter what they did to that cow.